Good morning. Welcome to build day 12. I'm just getting out in the hunt. Gotta get the blow-ups. Sorry, weird, wonky camera angles. You guys should be getting used to that by now. But just getting out here trying to get things plugged in. And there's one. There's two. And we're plugged in. Ah! Door shut on me. It begins the great move. We're emptying out the basement, bringing stuff out. Just brought the first prop out, the Iron Maiden. I need to get it from there over into this area somewhere. Might end up putting it someplace else. But I'm running into a small problem with that thing. It's too big to fit through this opening. So I am going to try, and I don't think it's going to work. I was going to take that brace off and try putting it in through that brace. I don't think it's going to work. If not, we'll have to find someplace else to put it. And we do have some blind corners here and there in the hunt that we could put it in. Excuse me. Hang it in. Or just throw it in. So we're going to try doing that. Main project for today is getting the basement emptied out. And once the basement is emptied out, excuse me, we'll get out here and we're going to start putting some of the stuff in its place. We've got to go back through the boxes for the video cameras. We're going to get those moved around and in their places, hopefully. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at things here. One other place I could put a prop I just brought out, or the other place I was just thinking of, is in the photo hall, right here in this corner. Would work perfectly. Problem is, the spider hallway, the exit hallway, getting in that way, it's tight and narrow too. But I could take it into the photo op and up over this wall and get it in that way. Fun. We'll have to see. Depends on how it goes. It definitely won't fit through the corn, so I'd have to take it out the back door. But, oh, breakfast of the day. French toast, but not just any French toast. We're going to use cinnamon bread to make French toast. Fried eggs, orange juice, milk, maybe some sausage too. I'm thinking it's going to be a hell of a day out here. A lot going on. We better eat a good breakfast. Basement is unloaded. Everything except for the lighting and electronic stuff. We are beat. Both Morgan, Sue, me, even Kaylee, because she was going up and down the stairs too. So we decided we're going to take a break. We're going to go run an errand, a field trip. We got pumpkins to get and a couple other things. When we get home though, we're going to get started, as you can see, and there's a Morgan.
Hello.
And stuff. We got a lot of stuff in here. All the displays are like that, except for the Gypsy. Gypsy's not too bad, and I can't do much in this Gypsy until I get the base of the round table in. But we'll get that started when we get back from our errands, our field trip. Okay, we're down here at Imperial's. They've got some stuff set up. They've got more stuff out their maze out there, and they've got a bleacher set up over here. So we're going to grab some pumpkins. Morgan, grab a shopping cart. And we're going to go over and we're going to pick us out some pumpkins because we couldn't get any of the jumbo, so we're going to just do pumpkin piles all over the place and go that way. Oh, hey, we loaded up another 14 pumpkins to go with the squash and pumpkins we have at home. This should be enough. We're going to put a pumpkin pile around the donation box and then the photo op and do a mix. So this will give Sue Ann something to do. And we depleted over there a little bit. We got other people getting stuff. Corn maze is growing. They got a scarecrow up on top. Okay, first project of the day done. Other than doing the basement. Got the box in. I'll be able to get in the back here with the remote control. Swan's going to have cobwebbing in and around, so that will deter people a little bit. We'll probably put some vinage around in there. She's still got her pumpkin pile and stuff to do. But we'll test it tonight and see how things do, and I can adjust that screen as needed. So we'll see how she does tonight. Next project is going to be the pirate display, and we've got some maintenance to do before we can get started on that. As you can tell from the backdrop, we're out here in the shop. I've been working on the mast portion of the animated ship's wheel. This is the motor I had in it. This is a fix I popped in, and it took me a couple hours to screw around with this to get this working right last year, and it never did work exactly right. Well, I've got a windshield wiper motor in there, and basically this just spins around, that pumps this rod up and down, that makes this one slide half and half. Now I've got plugged in, I've got a pulse width modulator on it. I've got it in the off position. And as you can see, I can control the speed of it. And that's actually too fast for the ship's wheel, so I can slow it down considerably and still have all the torque and stuff that I need, which is perfect. Anyway, this project is for the most part done. I've got the motor in. I've just got to get the housing put back on, get this mounted to it, you know, on the inside here so it's not seen, and I've got to repair the light stand up here too. It keeps wanting to break off and fall over, and I keep putting it back together. And anyway, we got to get that fixed. That's a quickie fix. Now I'm going to put this out into the back out in the pirate display. Will be ready to be put together. Then I think I'm going to come back in and I'm going to work on these bubble tubes, get these bubble tubes fixed and working. So they're out of the way, because I got to cut that piece of plywood down for the bar, and with these in here, they're in the way. So we got to do this to get that again. Hey, we got to give you another before dinner shot while we still got some light. Last segment I showed you the ship's wheel, the mast for it. Got the new motor in. I just finished getting the water tubes fixed. I needed to get those fixed now out of the shop because I need to drag my table saw out and cut some plywood. And I got to thinking, I hadn't walked the haunt, and Swan's done some work out here too. So I figured I'd show you kind of what we got done. And I haven't even seen the whole haunt since we unloaded the basement this morning. But that was yesterday. That was the last thing I worked on last night. And then into the graveyard, we got the light boxes out yesterday. That's the roofing material for the mausoleum, which will not be going up today with this windstorm. And we do have a windstorm going. In fact, it even blew over our tree that we have there. We're going to have to figure out a way of staking that so it doesn't blow over, and we don't want the stakes really noticeable. God, we're getting leaves in here and everything else. Swan, I had some of the black fabric left we got from Jolson. I think it was last year or year before last. And Swan's covering the roses, so when we put hay in there, it doesn't get into the roses. The water room, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Oh my God. There's stuff all over the place. It's going to be a major chore doing the liners in here with all this stuff in here. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, there's the water tubes fixed. Morgan just helped me carry them out. Probably going to get a little darker over here in the photo hall area. We got the Iron Maiden. I don't know if that's showing up or not. The Iron Maiden's there in the corner. We got the 3 big light boxes out here. The 2 small ones are still up in the attic. Got the mirror and the table for the mirror display. Get in here, over here. There's not much done yet. And we're out here at the exit. She got her pumpkin pile done, did a little bit of cobwebbing on it, and we put pumpkins around what's going to be the donation pole. Right now it's the mail pole. So we've gotten that done. And we'll try zooming in on that tree. You can see some dust blowing and everything else. That tree's really dancing. Good old-fashioned windstorm. With this wind blowing, the cat's rearing and everything, I think I am going to go ahead and unplug the blow-ups. It'll be safer for them. We are not going to get around to testing the projector tonight. I'm not going to worry about it, not with this wind. You'll have to go another night. That wind is playing havoc with my walls. I had that fence panel leaned up against this one, and it was falling over, jammed against the entrance gate. This wall is kind of swaying a bit. Nothing's moving as of yet that I've seen. I am, now that the mast there is done and the water tubes are done, we're going to get in here probably after dinner. It's going on about 6:30, so Ann's just starting dinner. We've been busy doing other things. But we're going to get in here and get this pirate display put together. I got to get the bar put together and in place. We might hang Jen's picture tonight if we can figure out where we want it. I've got to get the ship's wheel put together, and I've got to get the stocks put together. You know, those are the main things in this display. But anyway, I'm going to get my stuff together. Oh, power station's out here too. So I got low voltage available if I need it. But I'm going to grab some of my stuff that I need. We're going to hop on over into the pirate display and start knocking that out. Okay, it's going on about 10 o'clock. I'm ready to call it quits. But we've got the bar put together and Jen's picture and that. I've got to get the head for the captain, pneumatic skelly, fixed yet. And I've got 2 oars there I need to put up yet. But other than that, all the big stuff has been placed. And I'll give you a better look at it tomorrow when we've got some daylight. But made it fairly far with setup. So Ann's been out here twice, giving me a hand and suggestions and stuff. Still got a lot of small stuff it needs to go in here, the skeletons and stuff, and you know, it's all stuff that's up in the attic. So but probably about 20 minutes, 30 minutes worth of work to do a little bit of fine tuning in the morning, and then this area will be ready to go for the fun. End of the day wrap up. And a little bit different backdrop. That's because I'm on the back steps. Just got done locking the shop up. Don't feel like going all the way out to the front steps to do the wrap up. Got a lot done. Got some errands ran today. Swan did a lot of work out here today too with the pumpkins and stuff. And I'm tired. Very tired. So I'm not going to alliterate everything that we did. You just got done watching it, so you know. We did get some repairs done, the water tubes and the ship's wheel. So those are done and out of the way. Tomorrow's docket, get out back out in the pirate, get the oars hung and the head fixed on the captain. Maybe when Swan's a little bit more awake. do some fine adjustments out there. Then it's going to be witch and into the graveyard. And we got a lot to do in the graveyard. I gotta get the roof on the mausoleum and the projector box and all the mechs and stuff into place, and kind of go from there. So that's what we are working on. We're just going to work our way through the haunt until everything's put together or in place. Not put together, but in place. So with that, stay spooky, stay toxic.